You might not think that the golf ball you choose in winter is that important, but after reviewing and cutting open over 300 golf balls this year, I'm here to tell you it definitely is. In this video, I'm sharing 5 golf balls you should dump from your bag in winter if you actually want to play better golf in the cold. But because I'm a nice guy and I genuinely care about helping you play better golf, I'm also going to show you what to play instead. Winter-friendly golf balls that will actually help your game when the temperature drops. And with the help of my cutting tool Jeff, I'll be slicing these golf balls open, showing you exactly what's inside, so you can make the smartest choice for your game. So before we start throwing golf balls under the bus, here's the 20-second version of what winter actually does to your golf ball. Now, according to Titleist's own R&D team, when a golf ball flies through colder air, it loses distance because cold air is denser. There's more drag, the ball flies a bit slower and a bit shorter. And you can expect roughly 1.5% distance loss for every 20-degree drop in temperature. On top of that, the ball itself gets colder and effectively harder to compress, so you lose ball speed, especially if you're like me and you're not swinging like a tour pro. So with that in mind, let's look at 5 golf balls I think you should dump in winter and why the tech and data say that they're not helping the average golfer. First up, and this will upset a few people, the Pro V1X. It's an amazing golf ball in the right conditions and for the right player. But in winter, for the average golfer, it's honestly working against you. The compression is around the mid to high 90s, which makes it one of the firmest balls on the market. My Golf Spy's Ball Lab has it right up there in the very firm category. Now add winter, the core gets even stiffer in the cold, the air gets denser and adds drag. Your swing speed usually drops, and so unless you've got tour level speed, you're just not compressing it properly in the very cold conditions. So therefore you'll lose ball speed, launch and carry. So my verdict for this in winter is that if you're a 10 to 20 handicap and not swinging it like Rory, I'd dump the Pro V1X in winter and move to something softer, something easier to launch and more forgiving in the cold. And don't forget, if you think I'm completely wrong, let me know what your top choice is and why in the comments below, and I'll try and respond to every comment. Next up is the TaylorMade TP5X. Again, fantastic golf ball in the right hands, but in winter it's just too much ball for most club golfers. TaylorMade position the TP5X as their firmest, fastest tour option. It's a 5-layer ball with a 322 dimple pattern design designed to reduce drag and maximise carry at high ball speeds. But the problem is, the same story as the Pro V1X. You've got high compression that only suits fast swings. It gets even firmer in the cold, and you're trying to compress with less speed and more layers slowing you down. So instead of getting that piercing, powerful flight the tour players see, a lot of mid-handicaps will see low spin that quite often isn't right. So my verdict in winter is dump the TP5X unless you have genuinely high swing speed. But if you like the TaylorMade, stick around for my winter-friendly alternative that's going to come up later in this video. The Z-Star Diamond is Strixon's high-speed, maximum distance tour ball. The latest version is a 3-piece urethane ball with a compression just under 100 and a 338 dimple design. It's built for players with serious speed who want high flight and low driver spin. In summer, in the right hands, it's a rocket. But in winter, for a typical 10 to 20 handicap, that high compression becomes very hard work. The ball feels much firmer, and if you're not delivering enough swing speed, you lose ball speed and carry. And remember, cold air is more dense, so this combination is a harder ball plus heavier air, and that's not a recipe for making amazing distance for the average player. So my verdict in the winter is if you love Strixon, I'd park the Z-Star Diamond in the colder months, but stay tuned for another amazing Strixon golf ball, which might be on my balls to add list coming up. Fourth on my winter dump list is the Callaway Chrome Tour X. Callaway market this ball as for stronger players with a compression of around 98, and the new aerodynamic dimple pattern which maximises speed and spin. It's firmer and higher spinning than the standard Chrome Tour. So all of that is brilliant if you're a high speed player in decent conditions. But for winter golf, the firm core gets even firmer. You need more speed than most mid-handicaps have in the cold weather, and you're not going to be getting the full benefit of the design. You're effectively playing a ball that's built for conditions and swing speeds you don't have in January. So my verdict for this golf ball in the winter is that it's a fantastic tour ball, but the wrong one for cold, slow, soggy winter golf. And for most people, it's not the right ball. Have you played this golf ball in the winter? Let me know in the comments below, how did you get on? Number 5 might surprise you. Pinnacle Rush and balls like Wilson Ultra or Strixon Distance. On paper, these actually look like winter-friendly golf balls. Pinnacle talk about very low compression core and a 332 dimple iron design for long, consistent flight. But here's the catch. These balls are built to be cheap, durable distance balls that rely heavily on rollout. So in summer, on firm fairways, that's fine. They land, skip and run a mile. However, in winter, fairways are wet and soft and you get almost no rollout. And iron covers don't give you much spin into soft greens. So you're left with a ball that isn't particularly long or particularly controllable into the green. So my verdict for winter is that if you just want something cheap and you don't mind losing it, then fine, buy this one. But if you're a 10 to 20 handicap trying to score, I'd dump these rocky distance balls and move to something softer and more balanced. Before we get into the top 5 balls you should be playing in winter, if you're getting any value from this video at all, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Now, the 5 golf balls that you should definitely add to your bag this winter. 5th on the list of balls you should be playing this winter is the Mizuno RB566, and this one quite often flies under the radar. This ball is built around its 566 micro dimple pattern, and that's what matters in winter because cold air is denser and adds drag. So instead of dropping out of the sky early like a lot of budget distance balls do in January, this one actually stays in the air longer and it maintains carry. The mid-compression core also helps retain ball speed when temperatures drop, and the core naturally stiffens. Not too firm, not too soft, right in the winter sweet spot. So my winter verdict is that if you struggle for carry in cold, heavy air, the RB566 is a fantastic winter option. Have you ever tried this one in winter conditions? Let me know in the comments below. 4th on the winter add list, the Strixon Soft Feel. This ball has been a winter staple for years because of the mid-compression fast layer core. It stays compressible even when the temperature drops, and that means that you don't lose as much ball speed compared to high compression tour balls. It also launches high, which is crucial in dense cold air, and it's extremely forgiving. In winter, when we're wearing extra layers, swinging a bit tense and catching it thin or heavy more often, the Soft Feel saves you from the punishment of a firm, unforgiving ball. My winter verdict is that this gives you great value, great launch and great consistency in poor weather. It also comes in some really bright colour options, perfect for those frosty mornings. 3rd on my list is the Wilson Duo Soft, one of the lowest compression golf balls on the market. In cold weather, when your swing speed drops and the golf ball naturally gets firmer, this ball is incredibly easy to compress. It gives you a soft feel of every club, and for a lot of mid handicaps that means more launch, more carry and more consistency, particularly on the days when the game feels really difficult. It's also really forgiving. So if your winter swing is a little rusty or your hands feel frozen, this ball won't punish you in a way that a firmer ball will. My winter verdict is it's perfect for slower to moderate swing speeds or anyone who wants a softer, friendlier ball in cold temperatures. At number 2 on the list is the TaylorMade Tour Response. And this might be the best choice if you want a tour style feel without tour style punishment in winter. With a mid-soft compression core, Tour Response is much easier to compress than firmer tour balls like TP5X or Chrome Tour X. You keep more ball speed, more launch and more consistency, even when everything in winter is working against you. The urethane cover also gives you better greenside control than the cheaper iron distance balls. And soft receptive greens in winter do reward spin, and urethane actually becomes more valuable at this time of year. My winter verdict is that if you want a premium feel and real control in winter conditions, the Tour Response is one of the smartest choices out there. This ball also has some really cool designs which will help with visibility in cold or gloomy conditions. Before I get to my top choice of golf ball, if you want help choosing your next golf ball, grab my free golf ball buying guide. There's a link in the description below, or just scan this QR code and I'll send it straight to you. So now, number 1, the ball I think the average golfer should be playing this winter, the Strixon Q-Star Tour. If you're a fan of this golf ball, give me a thumbs up below. This ball has the perfect combination of mid-compression and urethane cover. The mid-compression fast layer core means it stays compressible even when the temperature drops. So you maintain ball speed and launch. And it's not too firm, not too soft. It's exactly what most golfers need in the cold weather. Then you've got the urethane cover with Strixon's spin skin coating. This is an extremely thin, almost invisible outer layer, which gives you real greenside spin. This is essential on soft, slow winter greens, where you need the ball to grab. The 338 dimple pattern also provides a stable, penetrating flight in dense air. helping you keep carry and consistency when playing in winter weather. My winter verdict is for the average golfer, 10 to 20 handicaps, this is the most complete winter golf ball. Distance, feel, spin and consistency all hold up in cold conditions. But now it's your turn. What did I get right and where am I completely wrong? And which ball are you playing this winter? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one and I'll catch you in the next one.